Hello everybody, welcome to episode 2 of our Lafayette historical playthrough. We have landed on the Normans after playing a game as the Romans, and I believe the Normans fit very well with Lafayette because 1 combat strength to the cheval for every tradition slotted in your government. This stacks with Lafayette's own bonuses and makes the cheval like a crazy unit. And it continues that Rome tradition of high-powered units with traditions. We are going to end up with 5 traditions, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the Normans themselves. And we're going to have the 4 traditions from the Romans. That'll end up giving us 9 total combat strength, extra combat strength, times 2. So 18 total combat strength from Lafayette on our cheval, which is going to make us insane. We are going to be able to take over whoever we want to, as we want to take them over. We are going to choose our legacies here, and I think we're going to definitely hit the settlement limit, and I would like to go for the military ooh. Do I want... it's just 3 units, so I don't really care about that. Let's go for the military point. For this, let's go culture at the cost of science. That's fine. Machinery for free is pretty solid, so we'll get that, and we can go science for codexes and a science point so that we can tech a little bit better, even though we're taking the hit to our science. Machinery for free saves us a little bit of time. We want to jump up here to heraldry. I'm not that interested in distant lands that early. I'm not going for treasure fleets. Distant lands are going to be important, don't get me wrong, but I'm not like nuts over them. I'm gonna put my saw pit down there, 1 turnit, and then we'll throw the stone cutter in it. And that allows us to throw down a tile. Where am I gonna put this tile? We also need to start researching piety, and we've got quite a few attribute points. I think we want the settlement limit and the science per turn. 20 is pretty good, and we've got a whole bunch of units doing various things. We want to gather them up and probably look to take Sparta into... Well, honestly, I'm not that interested in taking over our continent. Because we're friends with Hattie, I don't really want to be taking her out. Sparta's a pretty good settlement. It's large, so we'll go for that. Let's go feudal monarchy. And I guess we'll just settle out as much as we can over here. Take maybe Uxmal, Bach, and Tikal. We'll try. Influence on specialists in Rome is pretty sick. We have quite a few specialists sitting in there. 340 on you. What do I need for reform? And 280 for reform. Let's go ahead and throw our stone cutter down. Am I crazy, or is my UI wonky here? I must have a mod that's affecting that somewhere. We're also going to start rolling celebrations really soon because we have a lot of happiness, seeing as how we're Lafayette always. You have a ton of happiness, and we'll use those celebrations to stack up as many powerful modifiers as we can. We have, you know what, I should do that first so that we can throw in more traditions to give us the combat strength. Goodbye, Abalessa. And we get a promotion on this army commander. I want to finish out leadership for sure. I think I've got a challenge that I have to complete by filling that in. We should probably also convert a few places to cities while we can. Sawmill and the gristmill in Ravenna would be good. Let's convert you over to a city. and get a sawmill and a grist mill in you as well. Sparta kind of looks like it's going to be a cakewalk to take. It doesn't seem like there's quite a few people defenders there to worry about. Now we'll just jump down our unique line. We need to get our Mots and our Baileys up so we can get our dungeon bonuses. A couple of Sokman would be pretty good, but we don't need any of that until we're able to cross the water. No Sokman at least. There is a river tile here that I can build my sawmill and my grist mill on. That's kind of lucky for us. Yeah, Sparta is kind of ripe for the taking. I don't think it'll be too hard. Oh, we do have more mementos on. We have joy use for happiness on Cav. Happiness for every Cav, and gold maintenance on Cav is reduced. What did we just pick up? We just finished observatories, so astronomy. Now we're working on heraldry to get the tier 2 cheval, after which we will jump down into education and shipbuilding. Let's go ahead and rip this band-aid off and declare this war. The combat strength is push. We're both at +2. That does mean that Rizal is going to declare war on us, but I don't think he's gonna do very much. Yep, there it is. We're +2 on him though. Narrative choice. In the shadow of giants, Colosseum looms large. Production on the Colosseum. Yes, production is rarer than happiness for us, so we definitely go production. Grist mill right here to finish off the combo and start hot-shotting the city. And already the city is half done. I am really depressed that he's got all of his ageless buildings in different places. Athens was very poorly built. What do I say his? Catherine did that. Well, she's got all of hers in poorly placed places. And we've already made it to the distant lands. So my goal here is to go sort of Toscana and Non Sufficio Orbis. And we'd take Sparta without losing any health on any units, really. Done. Just keep that. That gets us to our settlement limit. The recent victory of the Norman army has inspired the imaginations of embroiderers across the land. They gather to create a work that captures the action and violence of conquest. Well, I'll take that culture. That's 2 turns with the culture for us. And, well, I mean, we have successfully completed our objective for this war, which simply put was to just take Sparta. The AI has not done a very good job of settling. Like, they're all pretty small. I'm 11 and the next highest is 6. I'm almost double the next highest civ, which is pretty embarrassing in all honesty. And it's hard for me to come conquer anybody else because nobody's close. I can get a good 3 more settlements or more. There's at least place for 4 or 5 settlements over here, honestly, in this area. Like, what has the AI been up to? Vilnius grants us a migrant, and let's grab a reform so we can throw down just more of those. Where's the best place for our observatory? Right here. Overbuild the library with it. Architects gathered to plan the construction of defenses and find themselves with more lumber. They debate whether the surplus should be used for the construction of walls or if they should preemptively strengthen existing bastions. I don't care about... I want the mod. Yeah, I don't care about walls that much. Do I have a good place for you? Yeah, right here. It gets a wonder adjacency and it gets a resource adjacency. Corinth. Please get me a settler, because I want to go settle near Mount Fuji. Honestly, don't care much for this war anymore. Like, I got what I wanted. I don't really need much else. I'd be willing to peace out, because I have just so much I can peacefully conquer at this point, right? But also taking Uxmal wouldn't be that hard, and it'd be a really big take. It's going to depend quite a lot on like how many walls are down there. If there's a ton of walls, I don't really want to do it. A +8 science tile, and let's see, let's just start working on food over here. Ravena needs its growth. Following the breakthroughs in navigation, Norman travelers venture farther than ever before, returning with tales of strange lands and wildly different peoples. Citizens grow more aware of their own culture, proud of themselves, and curious about others in turn. Just keep pounding that culture out. What do we want? Cursus Honorum or Jure. 4 culture from the palace, 2 happiness from the halls. It's a lot of happy. I'll just take the happy. Silver gives us food. Food on resources is pretty sick, so we're gonna take that. These expansionist city-states, I think, are a lot stronger than others. What do we want next? Do we want Domesday Book? That gives us 2 gold on farms. And it gives us the Bio Tapestry. This gives us gold on Cav. And culture for traditions. Let's go for this. What do you call Common Law 2? We'll go for the Common Law Mastery. And the Sokman will settle here, giving us free walls, a powerful bonus. Free walls saves you a little bit of production, and we want to be growing into Fuji. We're gonna make Fake Camp a resort town, most likely. Our culture is leagues ahead of everybody currently, and that will end up being a big deal for us. What do you get adjacencies for? Fortified districts? No. Adjacencies for wonders? Yeah. You're a culture building. So I want to stack you next to the forum. We want to put this up here because it gives adjacency for each other. On this channel, we always go for the butterfly. We're going to name our religion Navi in honor of my fiance. And where do we go? Conversions of a capital is the easiest way to get stuff. Oh, blah, blah, blah. 4 science for every foreign settlement that's gone. For every tile with a natural wonder and another citizen. Gold is okay. 4 production, 6 food in your settlements. I'm gonna go feed the world. Lafayette's astronomers claim the sun is not, in fact, a divine countenance, but a ball of gas that burns far away, nor is the moon a goddess, but a stone floating in the void. We can get this right now. We have an alliance. We should get this. We have an alliance. What do I want to do with my population here? I could. This is a stone cutter and a saw pit. I don't want to place specialists there. I mean, I could just put it on food here. I could put it here. It's just a like all these are just normal specialists, right? They're non like adjacency boosted specialists. Ah, but that flax is pretty good. What does flax do in exploration? 2 culture, 2 science. Yeah, we like that. I'll take out the piggy. We'll put you in. And let's go with Cursus Honorum as just even more combat strength for the units I've got rolling over here. Big invasion force coming here towards Uxmal. I'm fairly certain we'll easily take Uxmal. Let's jump into education and keep going for food. I'm gonna pump some support into us over here. Do something like this. Let's throw a catapult over here for the easy shot. Move up. And we're just gonna bring all these units up slow. No, why did you do that, you stupid thing? The pathing. Pathing's no good. I'm not too scared of these coursers. They're still tier 1. So, you know, not a big deal. This is a culture. This is a happiness. I would like to place you on rough terrain, but I don't know if I have the best adjacencies if I do. Now it's time to start purchasing some Cheval, I guess. They'll do a lot of damage. We like that. Let's stack the Bailey next to the forum, and we'll throw down some specialists over there. We're going to be getting quite a few towns here, so we can afford to throw down some specialists because we'll have the growth. Familia Regis gives us more combat strength and culture. So now we have kind of just an obscene amount of combat strength. The captain of the palace guard requests additional soldiers to expand their ranks. He wishes to hire foreign mercenaries, saying they will always be loyal so long as they're paid. Foreign mercenaries are more trustworthy. Let's do that after we queue up. I know there probably doesn't need to, but it feels like I waste the culture if I don't do that. I've had many instances where it feels like the culture got wasted if I didn't queue it up early. Oh, now he's got some tier 2 units coming out. Let's pillage that for the heal. I'll move you up, move you there, move you across. Start taking the shots. I'm willing to smack this over here. Let's put you here and hit the city center. And let's put you here and hit the city center. Strength on Cav. Yes, please. Yes, please. Now this is growing more complicated because there's quite a few units sitting about at this point. Well, I definitely want to move in here. That takes that district. We want to move up like that. I meant to shoot. That's an issue. I'll also move like this. That'll take Uxmal, and that'll pop that there. We're going to keep you. Bach at least has 1, 2, 3, 4 walls at least, which feels like an obstacle, at least until I get my units healed up. Will you take peace? He won't take peace, but will you take peace? Will you give me something for peace? Where is Care 1? I think you just took that over here. It's got a lot of resources. So let's take Care 1, propose it. Bach has a lot of good wonders. We'll come back for it. There's a lot of resources over here. This is a big pickup, this city. This could very well become a city instead of a town. Lahaina is not that interesting for me. Is my cog still just getting shot over here? You get shot back, bud. Go away. We've almost finished our first Mott and Bailey, our first dungeon. There's guilds. We're on our way through feudalism. We're gonna work our way up to education and then shipbuilding. Crumbs in the wind. We dropped bread on a noble. Do I want the gold or do I want... I'll take the gold. We got so much happiness that it doesn't matter. In fact, we could probably purchase a few things. Like a kiln would do wonders up here. Pataliputra has a ton of wonders. Ujjaini doesn't, but Pataliputra has a ton of wonders. That might be something we want to take eventually. I believe it's time to get ourselves another army commander and fill it full of horses. We could get Percival, the Story of the Grail, or we could get Lancelot, the Knight of the Cart. I think we'll go for Percival, the Story of the Grail. We have so much happiness it doesn't matter to us. We need this army commander over here full of horses so that we can attack the New World. That's the goal. Because we get double bonuses in distant land settlements, so we want to be hitting those up. It's just that there were so many free settlements basically that we couldn't just ignore it on our home continent. Liber de Vintonia. Officials spread out across the Norman Empire to record the value of every shire and every estate. From these numbers, they estimate taxes owed and levies to be sent in times of war. The survey consolidates Norman authority, but its thorough examination of personal profits proves unpopular. What is good for the people? Empire is good for the people. Authority must be exercised. Yes. Authority must be exercised. Oh, I can get a free commander level, but I think we're going to go for the gold maintenance cost. I want Carwing to grow, so I really want to be putting all of my growth things down here. Yeah, I've got one there. Biode Tapestry. 4 culture and settlements not founded by you, so we are pumping culture out. Oh, we still got a Mott to build here. We are discovering the distant lands over here as much as we can. Things are turning up well for us. How much longer till my horse gets here? 16 turns. That's a long time. It's a long time. 16 turns. Forever. Let's find a different island to be exploring with our boat. And we're almost back to our settlement limit. Feels a little strange. Well, since we're that close to our settlement limit, we might as well start settling out again. There's a good spot next to Pedet that'll be a fantastic city here, picking up all these resources. We're gonna lose our boat. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe I can make it. I don't think I will though. Must be placed adjacent to a city hall, the White Tower. How much health do you have left? No, you'll lose. You'll die this turn. Shame. Shame, shame. Old maintenance on Cav reduced. Soldiers of God. Let's get the Cheval. Take a free Cheval. Who did we meet? We met Amina. Amina is Songhai. Well, we do need to like ally somebody. Maybe we choose to ally Amina. Wat Shintong is done. That will give us gold every time we get a relic like we just did. And we're going to keep working that way. We're gonna focus on religion here because that's gonna give us quite a bit to work with. Pay cap is almost done growing. Enhanced relief. Conquered settlements convert to your religion is pretty good. I'm going to be conquering. And we're just going to build horses. We need 3 more. And I'll save up and purchase another army commander when I can. It's not that far away. We'll fill it full of catapults and things like that. White Tower here, and let's find production. We need a productive tile. Wat Shintong is done. Let's now go for our temple. I can't put it because someone stupid built a granary there. Ruin is going to be a nice settlement. Treacherous reefs. A fisherman finds a merchant ship wrecked against a reef and begins gathering the goods. Is the ship in public waters or too close to the beach? The find goes to the fisherman. We're just gonna give it to the fisherman. We don't need the happy. I have more social policy slots than I can actually use right now. We don't need the happy. No, Jose. I do not want to give you reconciliation. I'm going to attack you again soon. In fact, there's kind of no reason not to attack you now, if I'm being honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 combat strength we've got going on our Cheval. Or sorry, 18 combat strength on our Cheval. 9 combat strength on our regular units. So basically, anything in my path is gonna get wrecked here. And especially if they're slower than the Cheval. Then they'll take extra damage. I just need to make sure that I'm putting units in places that are proper for them. Clock shall go down. And I'm making quite a bit of money per turn. The path of violence is a path I swore never to take again. You're kind of continually taking that path with me. Let's start piling up some catapults to do catapulty things. Here and here. And quite frankly, here. We'll move our guy up. Catapult this tile. Move the Cheval in. We're gonna blow you out of the water. And let's move our boy up here. You go back. Come on. Why can't you move here? Well, never mind. We'll move the Cheval there. And just move our units into whatever positions we can. And just start pillaging whatever we can pillage. Just 3 districts to take really is not that much. Especially since we've got like 4 catapults around. It'll happen fast. Oh yeah, look, they can't do any damage to our Cheval. Who do we meet? Tubman of the Inca. Tubman's a pain. She's hard to attack, making her like the greatest counter in the world to me, honestly. Okay, horses become even stronger next to this guy now, making our Cheval just like nonsensically good. I think this guy's been hit like 5 times and he's only now down to half health. And just like, boom, we'll take all that back. My biggest issue now is I just got no good way to get my catapults to attack. a little frustrating. Ooh, 12 turns on that is a lot. Let's go for Bazaar here. Gives us 14 gold. My army commander is full of horses. And in 3 turns, I can buy another army commander and start filling it full of catapults to go attack someone across the seas. Got so much happiness. We're getting happiness from chocolate. We're getting happiness from sugar. What does the fox give us? Happiness from foxes, gold from foxes. We're constantly chaining celebrations, so we're getting gold on our farms. We don't have any trade routes, and we're still producing quite a bit of gold per turn. I'm gonna go ahead and just purchase you. Oh, university. That's a +8. 11 there. Oh, I should have put you there. Why can't I? Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, we'll just put you there. And, well, Bach's done, right? I don't think you'll do the job, but I know a horse will. So, there you go. I'll take that. The old Mayan capital is now a Norman town, and not even a very impressive Norman town at that. It gives us quite a few wonders. We ended up with a mausoleum, the Pyramid of the Sun. We've got a lot of stuff over here. Oh, I need like resources space. I can't make peace for 5 turns, but imagine the damage I'm going to be able to do to him in 5 turns. How much space do I have left in you? None? None whatsoever? Okay. How much space do I have left in you? That's Mundo Perdido. That's what I'm trying to think of. I mean, I'm willing to smack the level 3 army commander and get rid of it. Let's pick up whatever units we can pick up here. And move forward, move forward. Move all the way down. Horses, you come too. I mean, Tikal's gonna go very fast. Give me a culture exchange. Be my friend, Amina, so that I can get my alliance quest done. I thought it would trigger because I already had an alliance. Most of the quests trigger if you've already done it. So I was expecting that to trigger, but it did not. Oh yeah, you're the billions of resources city. Let's just go pick up our stuff. Do they dare attack me? There's the White Tower. Then it is pleasant to them to bear it. Queen Elizabeth. White Tower is a great wonder. It's a well-contested wonder because the AI loves it. It gives you happiness everywhere. Then we can look at, well, we've got our shipbuilding done. Let's go for the shipbuilding mastery so that we can get our armies embarked. Do you have your temple yet? No. Well, we'll throw you on the city hall and we'll start building our missionaries. Raven's Cackle, as a local bishop, is led in chains to the newly built White Tower. He is the dungeon's first prisoner, but not for long. In the dead of night, he slips past the guards to freedom. Migrant. I don't need the troops. I'm so caught up in wars on our own continent that I haven't done anything in the distant lands. We haven't done anything overseas, which means we don't have any of the distant lands or non-sufficio orbis thing completed, which is slowing down the era quite a bit, which is good. We don't want the era to go too fast. I'd rather this era be a little slow. I want you to attack. I want you to come out and go in and attack, and then I want to put down my catapults. I want a few catapults around, dealing damage wherever I can. You can't reach anything there, can you? So I might as well just pull you up like this. Finally, we get the commendation with this second general. We like that. That makes us just generally much stronger. And, well, Tikal will fall really soon. I'm not that concerned about losing Uxmal here. There's a lot of defense I've got going on up there. And also, I'm not concerned about losing any troops over here. There's Tikal. Oh, nope. Oh, there's a cliff in the way. Well, then we'll have to take it from this side. There's Tikal. And we'll use our catapults to deal some damage here. Let's put our horses out and have our horses come protect our guys. And we'll try to get peace now with the Rizzler. I'm kind of sick of warring you. You won't give me both, huh? But she'll give me one. I'll take it. 18 settlements at the beginning of the exploration age is a little dope. And with Fate Camp, we can come in here and we can purchase a Soap Monsoon and have another settlement. 1, 2, 3. If we put it here, we get most of these resources. Ashoka will just give us peace, so I'll take it. Ego Saima. Good. So I'll just take his piece, and I mean, who's gonna be able to keep up with us now? Like, we're at 18 settlements. The next highest that we can see is 9. We're double that. We're still just rolling through celebrations. Now it's just time to go deal with... oh, you can become an urban center, please. Now, basically, it's just time to go deal with, like, the distant lands. We'll start building missionaries out of places and convert capitals and then go deal with the distant lands and be done with it. A peasant is brought into custody for hunting rabbits in the royal forest. On his knees, the poor man prays for mercy. I'll take the gold. Again, we're rolling through happiness. What do I want? We do want to come up here to get to Notre Dame. But also, El Escorial is really good. So let's go colonialism, try to get it. He is unfriendly with Tubman. So maybe that makes Tubman a good target. We can get our alliance with Amina then. Where did I want to go? Was it here? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that gets most of the stuff over in this area. We're very close to 20 settlements, and it's not like we're not gonna get there. Mina takes El Escorial. Well, we can still go down there for the settlement limit, and let's work on some Carracks. Let's get at least 4 of these. 3, 4. Rizzler's down to 2 settlements, Lahaina and Wailuku. Both are real terrible, honestly. The only reason old Ashoka is hanging in there is because he's got such a huge capital. There's Hastings. Work our way up to the horse. Oh, we found the Bermuda Triangle too. Sick. Where do I want to go next? Probably architecture. But metallurgy would also be good. Urban planning, I think someone, like, if we're being perfectly honest, Tubman should get that. So do I just go like up to metal casting here since we're planning to war, and then we'll just build a bunch of missionaries out of this settlement forever now? Well, we need a dungeon to get us that production. I would also like a stone cutter probably, and a saw pit on top of that. So that lowers that down to 3 turns. A fishing key here gives us a little more growth as well. We can start stacking specialists here. We're gonna run up here towards social class, and then hopefully we can get Notre Dame, because that'll give us a lot of culture return during our golden ages. And we really also need to be going for Toscana. I haven't got any bonuses, so I need to start choosing these legacy paths and taking them very seriously. Yet another celebration. And we're looking for the highest yields that we can get. Ugh, I guess it's production on production adjacency. That's kind of gross. Reform you and run you down to Lahaina. We want to convert capitals. That's a bunch of troops. It's a bunch of little cogs. I don't want to declare war on her until we've got quite a bit of influence points banked up, because she gets that massive bonus. But she is committing espionage against us, which I do not like her to do. I'm gonna go ahead and denounce you. I mean, essentially it's guaranteed that we're gonna war her anyway. So we'll just spend the time to make sure we can do it well. I want to get a better... Ooh, I like those colors on Batuta. I want to get a better look at what she's working with here. This is a sizable settlement. I hate Batuta, but I like those colors on him. What's your relationship with everybody? Allied, hostile. Unfriendly allied. There's a wonder here, so this is a city worth trying to take. But I have a feeling she's got a decently sized army going. Where's your capital? Baghdad's up here, so I'll send you that way. All right, she hates me now. I'm gonna go ahead and declare this war. Who are you allied with? You're already at war. Neutral. 2, 4, 6, 7. This is everybody in the game. So let's declare this war. It puts us massively far behind because she's got that stupid penalty, but I can work on that. We can work with that. Fleet commander moves up. This is going to be a little intricate what we're doing here, but I should have quite the army strength to be able to do things. I don't want you there. I want to switch people around. I want horse on land. Okay, now we'll send our boy up. And what can we attack? We'll start attacking this district. And then we'll start attacking this district. Once we get the horse up, we can send up catapults. And a combination of horses and catapults and everything else should just about do it. Are there cliffs here? Yeah, there's cliffs on that side. That blocks my ability to go in, but that's fine. That's okay. We're still in a great spot. This is always the hardest spot, trying to get that beachhead in. But once you get that beachhead sorted out, then you kind of just done. Let's put you into Ravenna, since Ravenna is building all of our stuff. Gunpowder will come next. We're gonna get quite a chance to use gunpowder because we have such a long time left in this age. The King of Metals. How to transmute metal into gold. I'll take the science. Always got tier 3 units now. That's a problem. I should still be okay though, especially if I'm able to do this. And we can put, wait, I can upgrade my, I feel like I should not be able to upgrade my cheval. Did you upgrade? I don't think I should be able to do that. That feels a bit cheeky. Wow, if I can just upgrade these guys in situ like this, that's pretty cheap. I'm not in friendly territory. I don't think it should work that way. Oh, there's a lot of units coming through now. And I don't know how well I'm going to be able to continue to pursue this war. I think I've got about 3 districts left I have to take over here in order to take the capital there. Or the previous capital, I mean. 1, 2, 3, looks like. Maybe we can get it. We're certainly going to attempt. At the very least. Oh, we do have the mausoleum. I forgot we have the mausoleum. That's going to send us all of our troops back. So even if we do take a big loss, we'll get all those cav back. I need temples if I want to get Toshkana done. I'm gonna need a couple of temples. I have lots of gold. We can probably save up to get there, but let's go 5 combat strength. For the commendation. I need boats is what I need. I don't have any boats. More boats. Well, Yasodharapura is getting close. Lingapura is right on its last legs too. Mina and Tubman make peace is a problem for me. Alright, we're gonna need boats. Let's get some boats back down here. Some fresh boats. Oh, what is this? When did this happen? I was not even paying attention to this. A whole gosh darn sneak attack coming this way. I mean, we've pretty much got it taken care of, but I really was not expecting all of this down here. Okay, we've got some unhoused relics, so let's go into some places and buy a few temples so that we may house them, and then throw 1. Continue to. That's Toshkana 1. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from Toshkana 2, or Toshkana complete, I should say. She wants to give me a new settlement. I don't want to take a new settlement. I want to take all of the settlements she's got up here. Let's put the catapult away. We're gonna start treading this down. I'm going to try to do whatever damage I can do to this district over here. Darn, doesn't look like we're able to do it, but I'll convert Lingapura. She will give me Lingapura. What about Yasodharapura? She won't, but she'll give me Lingapura, which I will take to end this war. That gives me non-sufficient Orbis 1, and now we have a foothold. And with a foothold, we can do a lot of things. I have a city down here now, so yeah, we should be able to easily go through and take her out once we get our troops replenished down here and our fleets replenished down here. We should be able to come back and do a bunch. I don't want to deal with all this either, so it's just kind of an added bonus that we got rid of a bunch of those. One more conquered and converted settlement will get me 2, and another will get me 3. I can't believe I haven't gotten any of the enlightenment. I don't have great adjacencies, I guess. A little nuts though, because I have a lot of specialists down. Let's go for Society 2, and let's work our way up. 3 combat strength for that is great though. We need a... we got a few things we need to do. I want to get up here to urban planning, but 3 combat strength on cav units is really good. Nobody's built Machu Picchu. Progress at home. Let's go for the science. Our troops are getting expensive. Our armies are getting costly. I need to find Batuta's capital. Oh, he started as Assyria. You know, I've seen him do that a couple of times. I guess that's a strategic choice for him, is Assyria. I need to find Tubman's capital as well. She keeps spying on me. Has somebody already built Notre Dame? Must be adjacent to a river and a district. We'll build it here then. I can recoup some production that way. Spend some time getting our boys healed up. We got really destroyed. We have another relic without a home, so I need to buy 2 temples. I'll overbuild the blacksmith, sure. And let's make Lingapura a religious site. Save on a little money so that we can put both relics in there. That's Toshkana 2. What do I need? 3 more. Scribe working on the Domesday book discovers he's mixed up 2 Roman numerals and some of his numbers are wrong. He looks around to see if anyone can review his recent work for mistakes. Then again, if he says nothing, who will notice? Let's hire an editor. Gives us combat strength, production on production buildings. We're going to go for education to get science on science buildings. More growth. Let's put in gold on gold adjacencies. Look at the amount of social policies we've got in. It's an insane, unbelievable number. And I'm going to spend all my money buying horses down here. Aha! I have found her capital. Good. That'll give me 2 relics. And that'll be enough to complete Toshkana. I still haven't gotten an alliance. I need to make a Mina like us. Oh, we got 1 enlightenment point? I'm not sure how. Why is your agenda that don't have settlements in the desert or plains? Well, I got plenty of those. I lost Bindur Sorwar Temple, but that's okay. I didn't really care that much for that one anyway. I was just running it to run it. 12 plus 19 is 31 plus 4. Man, I need still just a little bit more. I don't have a single trade route running this game. I just realized. Oh, we didn't build any trade. And I'm still doing okay on money. I'm not rolling in it, however. I wonder, could I trade with Ibn if I send a trade route over that way? Will you give me this? Will you give me this? Thank you. We both don't like Tubman, so we should love each other. I can trade with Nineveh, and here's his capital. Okay, good. So we'll finish Toshkana fairly easily here. Science on science buildings. What can I put in? Production on production adjacency, I guess. And then the next place we're gonna go is up to urban planning to try to get those. Sovereignty for the settlement limit. Let's make you a religious site. That way we can buy our temple over here, and we'll put our relics in that. We can grow up, and then we'll throw our relics in. Staff, bloodstained rag. Am I still just one away? Really? Alright, trade going with Nineveh now. And we convert Eben's capital. That's the vast majority of capitals converted. Why is your agenda not like me? I've rebuilt a bunch of tiles. Okay, now Yasudharapura is next. If I can take Yasudharapura and maybe Isanapura or whatever this city is here, that'll finish non-sufficient orbis for us, which is what I want to finish. I want to go Toshkana and non-sufficient orbis. Buying this temple here should allow us to finish up Toshkana. Yep. That's Toshkana 3. Hey, we reached level 9 with Lafayette too, finally. I want to make sure that we have a missionary out over here. Let's jump you up onto the land. Move everybody around so that we're in better positions. And then be prepared to deal with this. Hey, Notre Dame is done too. That's gonna keep us rolling in culture over the next couple of eras. Hey, Enlightenment. Completed in one round. Okay, blam! Completed. Done. Okay, that's speeding the era up here. We're gonna have to take this war now. Do you have allies? Hostile, at war, friendly, neutral? No allies. I can't declare war until next turn. What a shame. Big comp, you should be a resort town. Oh, and we've got a plague. We'll go with the punishment. We are the highest settlement cap in the game. Only Tubman is close with 11. And she's soon to lose a few of those. And once we get non-sufficient orbis done, that'll be like the majority of the era taken care of, done and dusted. Well, we're gonna rip this band-aid off and take this war now. What if I do this? Ah, she accepted it. Well, let's declare. That puts us behind 3. That's gross. Well, let's get down to -2. I hate attacking Tubman. We're going to move our fleet commanders around so that we can get some strong shots off here. And yes, like this. Good. Having that like big powerful navy nearby makes such a difference when attacking coastal cities. Let's move our cheval up and we'll put down a bombard cannon to start attacking like that. Yeah, no safety in your districts, please. I also want to put down a couple of my arquebusiers to be able to attack things like this. Great, 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 great. Good start. Really, all I want from her is 2 cities. If I can get 2 cities, we've gotten everything that we need. It's just that those 2 cities are going to be a little tricky to grab. Is this where Amina's capital is? What did I lose? Borodir? The plague hitting is bad. What awful timing. We're both fighting for a plagued city. I mean, it's bad for me, but it's also bad for him, I guess. It's gross that this has happened. Right when I wanted to attack, a plague breaks out in the city that I'm attacking. Well, I need to make sure that their units are always lower than my units. And it would be best if I could buy a physician here and keep it on the border so I can pop it if I take the city. This stupid plague has already taken the health off of a few of my units, which I'm happy about. But there's not much that I am able to do about it until I can get that settlement done. That's just gonna have to be what it is. I've got 1, 2, 3 more districts to take if I want to take it. So that's put me on a clock. Ugh. The damage. The plague damage. We've got another district taken. That leaves us with 2 remaining before the city falls. I don't have good placements for my cannons is the problem. The damage. I'm gonna lose some cheval here. Oh no. But I should be able to take out some boats. I mean, I have the collateral damage talent on my boat commander. I should be able to do quite a bit of damage here. At least we took care of that. Get our boats out of the way. If need be, we can, you know, rebuild an army, but boats are a little harder to deal with. Honestly, there's not much I want to build anymore in the capital. I feel pretty built up and taken care of. I could put something on the Mont Bailey, but this is a better tile. The timepiece. A watchmaker visiting a farm shows their latest timepiece. Okay. More policies going in. We'll just put towards maintaining specialists. Well, at least all of our cheval being killed by the plague are coming back. That is a good something. We're not losing the majority of them to just damage. It does help give us hope for something. And I just need 1 more district. We'll probably lose this district though. Yeah, but that can be fixed. We can take that back. Well, he lost it too. So good for us. Bombard here. Bombard here. Take the Shah with the Arquebusser. And the Cheval should take it. Aha! And we take Yasodharapura. But it seems like the plague has subsided, in this city at least. We get a military point and an economic point. Commanders gain a level. Yeah, I'm gonna need to heal up my horses. And that should be military 2. Really? Is it because Lingapura isn't my religion? We're gonna have to buy some units, most likely horses, to defend against the onslaught that's coming our way. Horses and shooty boys. We get another commendation here. Let's go for extra command radius. Did I get Rila Monastery with that? I think so. We got quite a few wonders out of that city, or at least we should have if I was paying attention to it correctly. I remember seeing quite a few wonders in there. I don't know what was going on this second continent in the Antiquity Age, but it must have been harder than what was going on my continent. Because everybody's real packed in and tight here. And I had all the space. Oh, I think I lost one of my army commanders over here. Oh, well, let's just pump out more units. And finally, we get non-sufficient Orbis 2. I think her units are starting to dwindle down. But unfortunately, so are mine, honestly. I could pretty easily take Machu Picchu, but it's not really worth it. The settlement Machu Picchu. It's only got 2 pop. And it's really not worth the trouble it would take to go to it. I will take Cajamarca and keep it. We've taken so many settlements that we have such a malice to our influence that we're hardly making any influence per turn at all. Oh, I would just love to get Isanapura. But I had to spend all my time defending the settlement that I took. She's got quite a few waves of stuff coming out after me, which is annoying enough. I'd like to take Isanapura because I have it almost converted. Amina finished Machu Picchu, and Batuta declares war on Tubman, which means she's a little bit more likely to not want to be at war with me. Let's put in de facto. I'm willing to pull out something for de facto. to get the healing per turn. And let's just start smacking Machu Picchu here. I'll purchase myself a missionary here just in case. It'll come out very soon. And I think I'd like to get at least a future civic out. I could probably squeeze a future tech as well, depending on when that 10-turn timer starts. Will you take peace? Will you give me this for peace? Oh, let's take Machu Picchu if we can, and then we'll go back for Indrapura in the peace deal. We can't actually take Machu Picchu. I don't want to wait a turn. Waiting a turn could be disastrous for us over here, so let's just... Will you give us Indrapura and Machu Picchu? Nope. Will you give us Indrapura? Yes. I'll take it. That will finish the military path. Non-sufficient Orbis. No, I thought I was going for Isanapura. Oh, I went for the wrong one. Give me missionary. Well, Indrapura is a bigger population than Isanapura anyway. Did I pick up any World Wonders? No. Grand Bazaar is over here. Mausoleum of Helicarnassus is a heck of a wonder. We've saved so much just by having that thing. We are at 23 settlements and Hattie is at 3 settlements. Nobody else has hit their settlement limit. I'm like a million miles over the settlement limit and nobody else has even hit the settlement limit. The AI in this game is a tad bit easy. They say they're working on things, but I don't know. I haven't seen enough to have enough faith in it. I want to love it, but some things need improvement. I can't imagine the Civ 5 AI ever falling this far behind. Or the Civ, God forbid, the Civ 4 AI. People, annoyingly, keep converting my cities. So I'm not getting the non-sufficient Orbis boost because cities keep getting converted over. And finally, the 10-turn timer hits. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 policy slots in. And if we wanted to, we could run one more reform action, giving us another policy slot before the end of the era hits. That's nuts. 21 policy slots feels kind of like a lot. Imagine going into Mexico and we'll get 1 treasure fleet point. That's cool. Future civic. I won't be able to get another one. Bummer. But what did we get? An expansionist point? I really don't care about expansionist points. Not unless I get another. 1 expansionist point, I sleep. 2 expansionist points. Ooh. Someone has converted Yasodharapura again. Stop doing this to me. Get rid of your missionaries. Ooh. Eben likes us. That gives us a formal alliance, but it makes us declare a surprise war. But we get the Diplo attribute point. We get 2 Diplo attribute points. Look at this. Happiness for each resource. Nuts. I don't need the celebration length because we have so much celebration going on anyway. New friends bring new ideas. Done. Onion rings. If I could just keep my cities converted, I would have military 3, science 3, and culture 3. Will this do it? Yes, there we go. Woof. All those 3 legacies sorted. Lafayette, he's a leader, ramps up. He ramps up each age, and I think really honestly the modern age is the age where he's the most intense and insane, because I'll be getting 3 times 23 culture, plus another 3 times 3 on top of that. So yes. However, at this point, I'm kind of just clicking intern and waiting for the turn timer to roll over. They're converting again. And there is a future tech done. Darn, we got a Diplo action. Not a single one of us built the Serpent Mound this game. Both me and the AI, we have avoided it. A little strange. We get 2 treasure fleet points. That's all we put into the economic victory this era, but we're topped out on everything. Nobody else has got any treasure fleet points. How have the Inca not got any treasure fleet points going? Who will carry on our legacy? Well, the French. The French are going to be the ones that carry this legacy on, because they also have the Tradition Combat Strength card. So yeah, we're gonna run the French. We've got pretty large settlements, 45, 34, 38 in our cities. We're not competing with like Ashoka, but Ashoka, Pataliputra's at 54, 46. But that's what Ashoka does, right? He gets big cities. We've competed in our own special little way, and I'm proud of us. Boy, this was a long age. We played this one for a good couple of hours. That's what happens with the Antiquity Age, or the Exploration Age. It takes... You have so many little clicks to make, it takes the longest. But it's slowly becoming my favorite age of the game, honestly. We move into the Exploration era with 23 settlements. 23 settlements giving us 3 culture and sometimes 6 culture apiece. And dominion over the earth. Normans, I still think they feel like Mongolia at home, but you know, they've risen in my esteem here. 18 legacy points. And we get Lafayette up to level 9. What does it take to get to level 50? I played this game so much. Well, we're going to transition into the next age. I'll see you then. Goodbye.